You have big goals, you have big dreams, you have objectives. You say that you're going to do something, but you never back it up with your actions. And that's a situation, a feeling that we end up when we first start something big, right? And you might feel it right now if last night you've been saying that you're going to do something, and this morning, when you're facing the challenge of actually doing it, you're not, acting upon it. And at the end, you feel bad, you feel guilty, you lose trust in yourself. That's a reality that everyone faces, right? And that's something to be aware of. And the thing that you have in control is not reacting upon it, it's accountability. That's the word or the action that sets you apart from someone recognizing his mistakes or her mistakes compared to someone else taking accountability on his past failures. And accountability is fairly simple but complex to execute because it takes a lot of mental fortitude, mental analysis. The first thing that I do is I reflect, I think about it. I think my mistake, how I feel right now, and the reality of it. And I reflect not only on the current present, but the past hour, minute, 24 hours, 2 weeks, and I say, what happened in my thought process that led me to this outcome, right? And you really have to do this in solitude, early morning, late nights, with you, your mind, yourself, and a paper and a pen, and you just journal. You just write everything down that you're processing in your mind. First step. Second step, you take that analysis, you identify the why and how it led to that outcomes of yours. And you eliminate it. You tell yourself, I'm never gonna do it again, and you write it down. I would write it down 100 times until my brain sunk it in. It's not the fact that I'm writing it down, but you have to write it down with intent. You have, everything that you do needs to be with intent. And why are you, before you're even doing this, ask yourself, why are you even taking an agenda? Not because I told you to do right now. If you're watching this video, you have to do stuff with intent. And accountability with intent is different than just recognizing your mistakes. Because everyone can feel bad about doing nothing about their goals. But someone that actually achieves his goals learns from his mistakes and grows and gains wisdom. And that's through self-analysis, through accountability, through learning lessons and not repeating them, or figuring out what to do so next time you achieve whatever you say that you will do. And there's another version of you right now that's taking accountability faster, better, and executes from his past lessons. And a lot of times it's because of us. It might be a problem of ego, it might be a problem of pride, it might be because you don't know this framework, it might be a lack of practice. But I'd say one of them is just, taking a pen, a paper, writing down your thoughts, analyzing what happened the past week, the past sequence that led me to me losing trust in myself, to saying that I'm going to do something but not backing it up. And once you find that problem, you just eliminate it. You just destroy it out of your world, and you visualize you in the past. What would you do differently, right? Visualization here is very important. You have to think through, what would I do differently now that I know of my past mistakes? And you visualize it as if it was your reality. You have to think it through. You have to feel it. You have to see yourself in your mind as a POV shot. Think about that. And really embrace that situation as if you've accomplished that goal. But then what you can do is you have the two versions. You have reality, right, what you're facing right now, and you have that imagination. And then you have to compare both of them. And you have to say, this is what's different about the first reality and the imaginary reality. And once you find that problem, you cut it through. You eliminate that out of sight and you write it down. And next time you try your best to not do it again. And this is a practice that helped me not do the mistakes and grow from whatever I'm facing. So yeah, might be helpful for you.